You know what time it is. It's your boy LJB in the building. Today we're gonna react to Gen Z are getting dumb. So let's get into this reaction.
Gen Z is getting dumber every day, and it's going to be a worse fate for Gen Alpha. Let's talk about it. Smartphones and computers have become a ubiquitous part of the life of every Gen Z.
Okay.
They spend hours on social media to keep away boredom. But this prevents them from thinking creatively and solving problems with their minds because they can just look up almost everything on the internet.
Yo, that's actually facts. I'm not gonna lie. Like today, bruh, people can just search things. They don't really have to use their knowledge that they have in their dome, in their brains. Like they don't use their brains at all, man. I mean, I'm part of Gen Z, so I can understand what this guy's saying. Like, bro, it's true, it's fact. Like today, if you want to just like find out something, you just pull up your phone, go on the internet, search, and then you'll find out the answers. No one really knows the knowledge from within. Like they don't know anything. It's facts. It's facts.
Losing access to these devices would equate to losing a limb.
Yo, that's facts, man. Some people, yeah, if they don't, like, if they lose their phone, they lose their minds, like, completely, go crazy. That's facts, bro. That is scary, you know. Oh, my phone. Nah, man, listen, Leo. It's like the phone is controlling you, bro. Like, you can't go 2 seconds without your phone. It's crazy out here, man. And this is facts.
The consequences of staring at a screen for that long are that they don't get to exercise, which affects their health.
That's awful, bro. Look at me right now. I'm kind of fat right now, you know what I'm saying? That's true. Hey, I'm gonna get back in the gym though, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get back in the gym. Don't worry, man. I'm gonna get these. But yeah, man, that's facts, bro. Like, listen, a lot of people are getting unhealthy, fat, because we're no longer going outside. I remember when I was a youth, bro, it used to be outside 24/7. Nowadays, yeah, these kids, they don't have to go outside. There's no reason. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
It is sad to see people at such a young age riddled with all forms of sickness like obesity, heart problems, and diabetes.
That's true.
Shelves in every store are loaded with all forms of junk foods filled with sugar that kills the brain.
Yeah, but that's been forever, man. Let's not do that. This food shit has been here, like junk food has been bad since forever. Let's not do that. Obviously, it's probably getting worse, but nah, don't do that. Don't do that.
And the body. Gen Z has to be intentional about taking ample time from their smartphones and computers to engage their creative minds.
That's fact. That's why no one can communicate with each other no more. Like everybody's so social awkward and stuff like that because you're too used to your phones, your internets, that when you go outside in the world, in the real world, yeah, you can't interact with one another. Like it's weird. It's crazy, man.
Eat well and exercise properly and regularly, and maybe we can succeed in salvaging this problem. Gen Z is getting dumb.
So who fought in the Civil War?
That's it is.
Who fought in the Civil War?
The North and the South.
It was the Nazis versus.
Brother.
When you think of
Yo,
Gen Z, what comes to your mind?
Gen Z has no regard for anything. I don't want to be identified as a Gen Z, and I don't want to have a zodiac sign.
Do you know?
Gen Z kids are dumber than a sack of rocks. There's been a massive influx of teachers talking about how bad the kids are this year, and I'm not gonna lie, if I hop on TikTok after class and see my teachers say this about me,
these babies cannot read, they cannot write, and they cannot comprehend. I'm not being funny.
I'm throwing hands. But then again, man, I hopped on Twitter and I seen this alleged homework of an 8th grader, and man, y'all are stupid. And if you think you can pass this spelling test, I'm gonna need you to spell restaurant down in the comments. Gen Z kids are dumber than a...
I'm drawn to pocket.
Gen Z.
This is why I say. This is why.
Gen Z. There's a very high likelihood this video is going to piss you off.
I'm so upset.
Why?
Trigger you. You may have your microaggression type of a moment, but for those of you that are higher Gen Zs, you're going to say, I agree with some of the stuff. But this is purely for some of you that are between 12 to 27 years old, born between 97 and 2012, that you want to find a way to have a fighting chance in the future. Watch this video in its entirety. Watch this. New statistics. Do you know what % of Gen Z workers claim they experience burnout at work?
I get scheduled for 25 hours a week. I'm literally about to quit.
Not 20%, not 40%, not 80%, not 90%. 98% of you experience
98?
burnout.
Every
Yo.
single day, go and work somewhere and do that 5 times a week.
How? You're in your early
Yeah,
20s.
man, it's
Watch
mad.
this. 23% face unmanageable stress and 48% feel drained. According to a Cigna survey, Gen Z is the most stressed generation.
Nah, man, yo, we're not stressed. We are lazy. That's what it is. We are lazy. We don't want to do anything, man. We just want to get fed. That's it, man. You want the finished article, the finished product. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to grind. You don't want to work. And that's the problem, man. Hey, nothing in this world is gonna get handed to you. So you gotta work. Gotta put in that work, maybe. And that's why I'm gonna put my work. I'm gonna put in my work, and yeah, let's get it, man.
Of all time. Gen Z.
That's facts. Hey, that's true, man. Listen, I'm a Gen Z guy, so I can agree with a lot of things that they've said. But yeah, anyways, that's me. That's my reaction. I agree with this, and yeah, we gotta do better, man. Let's get it. Bang, 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 bang.